Hello everyone, my name is Sam, and this is Today in History. Today is Sunday, November the 24th, the 329th day of 2024. There are 37 days left in the year. On this day in 1531, the Second Peace of Kappel brought an end to the Kappel Wars during the Swiss Reformation. On this day in 1642, Dutch navigator Abel Janson Tasman, who sailed from Batavia, now Jakarta, to investigate the practicality of a sea passage eastward to Chile and to explore New Guinea, skirting the southern shores of Tasmania. On this day in 1700, Louis XIV of France proclaimed his grandson Philip to be King of Spain, beginning the War of Spanish Succession. On this day in 1832, a special state convention in South Carolina adopted the Ordinance of Nullification, which declared two federal tariffs null and void within the state. It sparked the nullification crisis, which ended in favor of the federal government. On this day in 1859, Charles Darwin's On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection was published. On this day in 1874, American inventor Joseph Farwell Glidden patented the first commercially successful barbed wire. On this day in 1877, shortly before her death, Sewell published her only novel, Black Beauty, the first major animal story in children's literature. On this day in 1947, the Hollywood 10, a group of motion picture producers, directors, and screenwriters who appeared before the House Un-American Activities Committee in October of 1947, were found in contempt of Congress. On this day in 1963, Dallas nightclub owner Jack Ruby fatally shot Lee Harvey Oswald, the accused assassin of U.S. President John F. Kennedy. On this day in 1971, a man later known as D.B. Cooper hijacked a plane shortly after departing from Portland, Oregon, and later parachuted out of the aircraft with the ransom money. Despite an extensive manhunt, he was never identified or caught. On this day in 1998, Queen Elizabeth II, speaking at the annual ceremonies opening the British Parliament, announced that the right of hereditary peers to vote in the House of Lords would end. Through compromise legislation later allowed 92 hereditary peers to remain in the Lords. On this day in 2001, the Grand National Assembly of Turkey ratified changes to the country's legal code that made women equal to men before the law and no longer subjects to their husbands. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Today is Sunday, November the 24th, the 329th day of 2024. There are 37 days left in the year.